Shaun Watson, if all these 22 women lied on him and he wins every civil case, right? All 22 of them, go for it, break the bank. But that's not where we are right now, and we need more information. We need more information also from the Browns on how they got here, how the NFL got here to make this decision. To answer your question, right, Stephen A., and I understand it's a direct question, I just wanted to make those points, but as far as Deshaun Watson in terms of punishment, if he's losing these cases, he should not be playing this entire season, maybe 2 seasons.
Okay, but you know the people I hate the most out of anyone in this world is a fucking Feminut. And this video is going to explain why not only do I dislike Feminuts, but I strongly despise them. As you all are aware, quarterback Shaun Watson, formerly of the Houston Texans, now the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns, was involved in a criminal suit against him by 22 different women allegedly, who accused him of performing malicious and sexual assault acts stemming from massage appointments he had allegedly with these women. A grand jury in Texas came to the conclusion that there was not any sufficient evidence to bring his case to a criminal trial. So therefore, they decided to drop all the charges. Now, Deshaun Watson still has to go through the civil lawsuit cases of these women, which means that these women are ultimately looking for compensation as a result of their alleged pain and suffering, right? Now, being that Deshaun Watson has been cleared of any criminal charges, you got these numbnuts, especially this stupid numbnut on ESPN called Molly Carum, who is supposed to be the moderator for the show First Take. She wants to use this platform and to spill her venom against Deshaun Watson simply because not only was he cleared of these charges, but the Houston Texans actually worked out a trade with the Cleveland Browns to send him to Cleveland, and Cleveland in return awarded him the largest guaranteed contract in NFL history to a tune of $230 million. Molly Carum is upset at the NFL because they allowed the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns to make this trade possible. Now she wants the NFL to place Deshaun Watson on the exempt do not play list for the 2022 season. As if that brother didn't miss the entire 2021 season while dealing with this case in a criminal fashion. She don't care nothing about those women. Those women are not victims. These charges were probably made up to begin with. If anything, Deshaun Watson is only guilty of messing around with too many women getting massages. As a brother who gets massages at least once a month, massages are great for your body, especially when you got a lot of wear and tear on your body. If anything, I think Deshaun Watson probably just messed around with too many women. Now, if you get massages from 5 of them, ain't nothing wrong with that. But 22, man, that's a little bit too excessive.
What do you do about that? Come with a definitive answer.
To me, it's still premature because there's 22 lawsuits, there's 22 civil suits. I don't know whether he's won or lost. That's why I think it's premature by the Cleveland Browns to give this man the most guaranteed money ever, $230.
Okay, fair enough.
So we don't have those answers. So let me just say that. Okay. So first of all, I already think the rule is egregious in terms of 6 games for abusing children, women, sexual assault, domestic violence. All right, that rule needs to be changed. That's a minimum of 1 season.
Why does she have this animosity towards brothers? Why isn't she talking about the Dallas Cowboys having to settle in a $2.4 million lawsuit of one of their former employees going inside of the Dallas Cowgirls cheerleaders locker room, maliciously taking pictures of the cheerleaders without their consent? Why isn't Molly Carum or any of them beta male simp male giants on ESPN going in on Chad Wheeler, who viciously attacked his black girlfriend to the point you don't even hear about that situation no more? But you got this Feminut who want to keep her mouth all over Deshaun Watson's case. The brother got cleared and vindicated of any criminal wrongdoing. And to be honest with you, ain't nothing wrong with no massage and a hand job. Hey, if he paid the chicks for the services, what's the issue? They volunteered to do it. They agreed to do it. They did the service. The service was done. Why? What's the problem with it? He didn't mess with them after that because he a famous football player? Or is it because, Molly, you can't seem to keep black man out of your motherfucking mouth? Seem like you got all this angst and animosity against black men. But when you just recently married to Jalen Rose, then y'all just divorced. Isn't the reason why he don't come on First Take no more as a special guest? Or is it true that you probably gave Stephen A. Smith some of that top? Cause last time I checked, as a moderator, why do you feel the need to include all this BS about women in these segments that has nothing to do with the context of the sports conversation?
ESPN, get that goddamn moronic Molly Quorum off the fucking television. She wants a black man to lose 2 years of salary, even though he was found innocent in a court of law of criminal wrongdoing. She wants a black man to lose 2 years of salary because of it. Because she doesn't understand what civil cases, what they're about. Well, Molly, let me explain it to you like you're a 2-year-old, because sometimes I think you are a 2-year-old.
Now, I'm not up here indicating that sexual assault or domestic violence against women should be taken lightly. No. You would never hear me condone any brother or any man who is absolutely guilty of committing those heinous crimes against women. No, we condemn them men over here. But at the same time, I don't believe every woman that makes false charges against men. I don't believe any woman without any proof when she says this man did this or this man did that. Women lie all the goddamn time. Women are known to ruin men's careers simply because they didn't get the finished result that they want. And that's the problem what I have with you feminists. You feminists drive this narrative as though the black man should be villainized, as if he's a criminal, as if he's a predator, as if he's a thug, as if he is immoral. Now you got certain men out here that do those things, and over here, we don't vouch for them. But there's far too many brothers out here that's doing the right thing, and I don't hear none of you women say anything about this. I don't hear y'all talking about Jerry Jones. Why did they have to settle up for a lawsuit? If you gotta settle, that means you admitted some type of guilt. What about Chad Wheeler? Why ain't y'all going hard on him? Why y'all ain't making sure he get kicked out of the NFL? If anything, I don't want that type of dude on my team. What about Josh Brown? Y'all waited till months later to when he was no longer useful for the New York Giants to go in on him. By then, he was already out the league. I get it. You numbnuts got this animosity towards brothers. But you don't hold any other man with the same type of vitriol that you'll placate on brothers. And this why I don't fuck with none of you feminists. We don't believe you bimbos. You bimbos literally make no sense. I mean, come on, Molly. You the same person that went on First Take talking about females make up 47% of viewership in the NFL. I got the chart right here that you can Google up that can show you otherwise. Show that clip. You bimbos are a mess.
We don't believe you. We need more people.
Shout out to Jay-Z for that. I don't believe none that you say. You want the NFL to suspend this brother even further? He basically dealt with a year-long suspension last year. He didn't play no football at all. And let's keep it a buck. This whole Shaun Watson situation is only been brought to surface simply because he wanted to get traded away from the team. What quarterback entering their prime want to be on a rebuilding team? Nobody. I mean, they traded away his top receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, to Arizona. J.J. Watt requested a leave, and they got him out of there. And the team was regressing, so why would Shaun Watson want to play for a team that's not going to get any better? That literally makes no sense. Now he requested a trade. And you don't find it coincidental that the lead prosecutor for that supposedly criminal case is close friends with the Texas owner? Yeah, that's a clear-cut agenda. They didn't want that brother to be let go off that team. They wanted to punish that brother for simply standing up for himself and requesting to play for a contender team. So now they bring up these BS ass charges. And then you numbnuts like Molly Cameron want to condemn the brother without no proof. You say you advocate for all women, but when it comes out that these women were lying all along, are you gonna hold that same? Are you gonna hold those women feet to the fire? Or is you gonna continue to absorb yourself of accountability like most of you feminists do anyway?
Plausible? That's what's going on here. You don't think it's plausible? Ever since the Shaun Watson demanded he wanted to trade him from the fucking Houston Texans, this all bullshit started, a smear campaign. But Molly, you got it in your mind that he's guilty, even though he's found innocent of criminal wrongdoing. These people on television make me sick, and she wants him to lose 2 years, a black man to lose 2 years of his right to work.
Brothers, there's a reason why I don't rock with them women, man. As much hell we get from sisters, I can honestly tell you, I'd rather deal with the hell I'm getting from sisters than to deal with these other women when they not gonna be there when you at the bottom. They only come at you when you at the top, and as soon as shit hit the fan, they immediately dismiss themselves from you. Want further proof of that? Look at the OJ situation. But I digress. So in conclusion, Molly Cameron, we don't believe you. You bimbos are the reason why many people have stopped watching ESPN. All that liberal, feminist, fake woke shit, man, ain't nobody buying into that, man. You women think y'all can come in men's space and try to bring up this BS feminist talking points that men didn't even ask for in the first place. And then when shit hits the fan, when evidence suggested that the things these men get accused of, they didn't even do in the first place, now you don't even want to touch on it no more. That's why I won't believe you. Y'all trying to bring y'all talking points in the men's spaces that mean us no good, that we didn't even ask for, that we don't give two damns about. Now, if Shaun Watson was truly guilty, yeah, the brother should be condemned. He'd be put on an exemption list for a civil case. If the brother not guilty, I'm fighting that to the end. Why can't he fight it to the end? Why? Because it don't serve your narrative. Y'all want to look at us as if we immoral, as if we're just criminals, as if we're a danger to society. No, y'all the danger to society. Because y'all want to continue to push these agendas as if everybody's supposed to go along with it. And for you beta male semi-janus like Stephen A. Smith that allow women like her to interrupt and be rude and disruptive and make these talking points that literally make your sense on your fucking show, it go to show how weak you dudes really is, especially you, Stephen A. Smith. Didn't you have to apologize to Michelle Beadle for speaking the truth about the Ray Rice situation some years back? So I don't fuck with none of you Feminut bimbos. Molly Cameron, you're probably the reason why Jalen Rose divorced you in the first place. Because women like you deserve no seat at this table over here. And you damn sure shouldn't be talking about sports, because we don't want to hear none of that Feminut talking point. If it ain't about the game, if it ain't about the player, if it ain't about statistics, if it ain't about an upcoming game, we don't give two damns about it. Leave that woke shit out of sports. You want to speak on liberal talking points? Go to fucking TYT or MSNBC. But ESPN is a sinking ship anyway. And it's because they allowed you Feminut bimbos to take over. But in the end,
we don't believe you. We need more people.
Fuck Molly Cameron and Deshaun Watson. Fall your ass out in Cleveland, homie. And forget what these Feminists say. Because you already got proven not guilty in the criminal case. Make them broads suffer by not paying them a dime in the civil case. 100.
So before you speak on things you don't have any clue about, shut the fuck up and do some research on them, you stupid fucking jackass. Molly Cameron is an embarrassment to ESPN and should be taken off the television for this statement. She did the same thing to Kyrie Irving because he wasn't vaccinated, another black man, and now another black man she wants not to make money for 2 years. She wants to cut his salary down. That's an indictment on how she is as a person. And I don't even think she cares about this situation. She just wants her 2 minutes of fame. ESPN, get rid of her. She's an embarrassment to your franchise.